There's nothing quite like the energy and the pizzazz and the downright feel-good of the spectacular dance display Burn the Floor. After critical acclaim and an amazing tour of South Africa last year, they are back to our shores with even more dazzling dance moves.
It's pulse-pounding, intoxicatingly sensual and just downright dazzling.
There is nothing like it on this earth. It's the kind of show that just makes you want to get up on your feet and dance. And all I can say is that Artscape's fire drill better be up to standard because South African stages are about to be set on fire with the international dance sensation, Burn the Floor. With the waltz, the mamba, the quick step, the jive, the rumba, to name but a few, it's a whole lot of sexy in just one show. And today we're backstage at the Artscape Theatre to see how the members of one of the world's most popular dance shows warm up and get ready to blow audiences away in their South African tour.
Burn the Floor actually started in 1997. Our producer, Holly Metcalf, was at Elton John's 50th birthday, and just randomly a group of young ballroom dancers came in to present a few minutes demonstration during the party, and the room came to a halt. It was absolutely silent, and these people have seen it all. And suddenly this light bulb went off for Harley, and he thought, this is it, that's my next project. And 13 years later, here we are.
Rolling on the river, the river.
It's based on ballroom and Latin dancing, so there's always our international standards of waltz, foxtrot, quick-step, tango, Viennese waltz, and in the Latin side there's samba, rumba, cha-cha, paso doble, jive. And there's from old styles of Lindy hop to salsa to mambo. There really is something for everybody.
Apart from their sizzling dance routines and powerful live music, what also dazzles in the production is the breathtaking costumes, where the dancers have just seconds to go from one outfit change to the next.
How difficult is your job managing this backstage area?
It is a difficult job. It's coordinating it all, making sure it all happens so the dancers can just do what they do without having to think about what they're wearing or their shoes breaking or their costumes breaking. That's my job, to make sure that they're calm out there.
What is the average time taken to change costumes?
Changes range from 30 seconds to some dancers will have 3 minutes.
Wardrobe malfunction.
Shoes will break, heels will break. I will sew people into costumes and just to get them out on stage. Hair caught in costumes, have to cut people out of costumes. So it does happen, but the audience will never know that.
Out of all the hundreds of costumes, what is one of your favourites?
One of my favourites would be this one here. So, the way it just dances on stage for the girl. It's quite fluid, it's quite sensual number, so the costume actually accentuates the fluidity of it all.
Now, I can just only imagine what you can do with these drums. Can you give us some sort of an example of what you can do?
Bravo.
We'd like to think of ourselves as the heartbeat of what's going on stage.
Love the way you move your body across the floor. Your little dresses clinging to your sexy body for sure. I'm saying things that are
Burn the Floor is all about, looking good physically, because, the girls are in barely anything.
Nothing. So, sometimes.
So it's all about abs for the girls and abs and muscles for the guys. Warm-up will go for an hour, and that will include stretch, pump session, and sit-ups.
Session of abs, I'll stretch, and then I'll do a bit of running on the spot.
Why you gotta go down and get so low? 'Cause now I gotta go see me some more.
What's the easiest and the most difficult dance to do?
The easiest would be rumba, as it is a lot slower than the rest of them, and you don't have to panic about your feet going 100 miles an hour.
I can do a cucaracha, which is this.
The hardest? Take your pick, really.
Let's talk about the fact that you guys are the very first people that the audience gets to see.
We select people in the audience and have them come up and do a little something before the show starts. It's kind of cool because they get to meet us first and then they follow our track throughout the show, and it kind of makes us feel like we're taking them on the ride. We're the narrators of what's going on in the whole show.
Favorite cities, favorite countries for you guys?
Oh, I love to say South Africa.
Before coming here, I think our best audience was Japan, and you guys are right there with them.
They've been appreciating every single number.
Luckily, here in South Africa, they've been amazing.
So, my dear viewers, once is definitely not enough. This is guaranteed to be the most fun you've had in the theatre in a very long time, and trust me, you will be back for more. Burn the Floor.
Proudly brought to you by Hennessy Cognac.